Hey everybody. So I thought it would be a nice change to do a video showing off the behind the scenes of this channel and give a little tour of my desk and where I just generally do my thing. It's still a work in progress, but it's at that point now where it's getting into shape and it's kind of actually tidy for once. Just don't go looking behind the camera where it's like a dumping ground still. So I'll go through it bit by bit, but obviously the first thing you can see is I've got two monitors. There are a couple of Dell 27-inch 144Hz ones I picked up on sale, and I've got no complaints about them really. I recently bought a dual monitor arm for them to have a bit more desk space underneath, which is really nice to have. I usually work off this main one here by itself, but the second one does come on when I'm recording or editing videos, just so I can spread windows across the two. Under this main monitor, I have these PreSonus speakers I got like a week ago. So far they're pretty good. Although I'm by no means an expert on audio, and I'm sure someone out there could give me a list as long as my arm on why they're awful and yada yada yada, but I don't really care that much. I usually use headphones when I'm playing or editing, but these come in handy for times I just don't want to wear headphones or if I'm moving around the room or something. Over on the right side of the desk, I've got a desk arm for my microphone, which is handy to bring the mic in or set it back, so it's not always in my face or just in the way. I've also got another arm here, which I use for my camera. I think I'll go into this in a bit more detail in another video about how I record my videos, but simply put, this is how I record my videos. Originally it was on a fixed tripod, but having it on this arm lets me change the angles, bring it down closer, and just generally be more flexible with it. Now, the more interesting part is probably this bit over here. This is my stupidly overkill setup for playing Rocksmith. I've got a Focusrite 2i2, which is my interface for plugging my guitar in. This yellow cable is connected to this whammy DT, which I use to drop tune the guitar without actually retuning, so I can play E flat, D, and even lower tunings really easily. I originally used this drop pedal here, which got the job done for years, but I was very kindly sent the whammy by a fellow rocksmither, ABrownM5, who does left-handed bass videos on YouTube. So if that's your thing, definitely check him out. I'll link his channel in the description below. This is my audio mixer. It's a Yamaha MG10, and pretty much everything on this desk either goes into or comes out of it. So my mic goes in, the Focusrite goes in, and my computer audio as well. I can then mess with these dials and pretend I know what I'm doing, and what comes out is a mix which gets sent to my headphones and speakers, and also a separate mix goes back into the PC. If I do a video on how I record videos, I'll be sure to include a diagram of these cables and how it works, if I actually remember how. When I moved from my old flat, it took about an hour to remember what order everything got plugged in, and yeah, it wasn't fun. So I guess that's pretty much it. I've got a bunch of knickknacks like my pick tin, some random gaming and Rocksmith decoration things, and of course my Vault-Tec bobblehead is looking pretty good in his hat. I hope this was at least somewhat interesting for some of you, and if it changes drastically in the future, I'll probably do another update or something. But for now I think it will just be tidying up cables and sorting out the mess I'm hiding underneath the desk. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more Rocksmith and guitar content. You'll be very happy you did.